I think you're gonna love this fresh new strategy, so let's get it. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here, and we are talking a brand new champion today. Big shout out to my dude Ledach, who was like, "Hey Jedi, I got this amazing new champion. Would you like to make a video on him?" And I said, absolutely yes. Thank you for your flexibility working with me on my schedule on this one. Much appreciated, my dude. We are talking King Gallcobar today, and I think that this guy is the best Sylvan. I think he's the best one. He's the one that I want on my account, and I think he's the one you should want on your account. In case you didn't know what he does, he has an A1 that places a shield on the ally with the lowest HP. He has an A2 that strips all buffs, replaces them with poisons, places block buffs. Oh my goodness, it's an ability. And then he has an A3 full cleanse, and then puts a continuous heal if they had a debuff removed, and a shield on all allies for 2 turns. And it goes off of his max HP, which can be decent, okay? Whenever an enemy under a poison debuff attacks an ally under a shield buff, instantly activates the poison and the continuous heal on your guy. So, I mean, I think he's going to be super great for Hydra. But I feel like every time a new champion comes out, we're like, oh my goodness, he's going to be great for Hydra. So, will he be great for Hydra? Yes, I really think he will. This is going to be a great ability for Hydra. I think his kit really serves that well. However, we're going to showcase him in Arena today because I think he's also great there. Okay, so let's take a look at the build, and then we will get into... One moment. Time zones are tough, guys. No worries, Ledach. We got you here. Alright, so we have the King Gallcobar build, and I built him in Stone Skin and Perception because of the ideas I have for him long term. Now, we will need some glyphs here, but this is a pretty solid build, especially with, you know, the accessories that we just have available. So I was pretty pleased with this build, and I think it's going to be great for you. So we have total stats here, trying to build up our HP as much as possible, but our main focus is accuracy and speed. Ideally, he would be a little faster here. Ideally, he would be 230 or 240, so that would be something for you to work on in this build, Ledach, to get him 230 or 240, and I'll explain more about that in a second. But I was able to get him in HP percent gloves, yep, and an accuracy chest. See, not the best, so definitely can be improved here. And then the accuracy banner is even flat stats on here as well. So definitely a lot of improvement here. This is not the best build, but it's definitely solid for where we're at on the account. The masteries I wanted to showcase here because I think that these turned out really, really well. We have the bonus to shields. We have the turn meter increase when a buff is expired. We have spirit haste. We have the increased accuracy. Just like all of this stuff, I think really works well together. So I was pleased with how the masteries turned out, okay? So, we do have him booked. Thank you so much for doing that, my dude. That makes him very good because now he's 100% on the A2. I don't really think you need books on the A1 and the A3, but obviously the cooldowns are great. Where we really need them is the A2 to get that 100% chance. Okay, now if you cannot build him in Stone Skin, you don't really need him in Stone Skin for the first team we're going to use him with, but for the second team I'm going to show you, we would need him in Stone Skin, okay? So, let's head over to the arena. I'm super pumped to show this. Okay, so here we go, This was the team that I wanted to try this out against. So, most of us do not have any kind of Kymar. Some of us don't have Madame Ceres. So this team is a great combination. You put Arbiter with Deacon, and then your King will strip the buffs. But ideally, King would go second, and then you can put whatever damage dealer. I just put Trunda because she has the best gear on his account, obviously, because it's Trunda. But, and this can be anybody, okay? Now, the second team I want to use him in is this team here. And you might be saying, Cecia, that's a weird and interesting choice. Well, that's just a placeholder for Lydia, okay? And Lydia would actually go in the front spot because her aura is a little bit bigger. But Cecia technically has decreased defense and weaken, so I just put her in there as a placeholder. And then what this team will do is Necrit will protect your damage dealer. You'll have Lydia in Stone Skin, very similar build to King. And then King is in Stone Skin as well. And this is very similar to a team that I use on my account all the time. Now, granted, I use Leorius in this spot, but it can be whatever, whoever. Does not matter. You can put the Trunda there or the Genbo. I put Herndig there because I think he would be good in that spot, but he's definitely not geared, and this team is not ready to go. We don't even have the Lydia yet on this account, okay? So, but that's for future reference. I think it will be a really great team, but this is also going to be a great team, this version of the speed team, okay? So his job in this team is going to be to remove the buffs, okay? So we want to set his A2 as the opener, okay? Now, presuming that we're faster than this team, this should be a win. We're going to come in there, we're going to speed boost, we're going to do the decreased defense and weaken. Gallcobar is going to remove any buffs that we need. Don't have any to remove. And then Trunda's going to kill them. Okay, I'm wondering why Trunda did not kill them there. That's odd. Maybe there was a reaction proc that I missed? Okay, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Thank you for the off-stream follow, Odin's Might. Appreciate you. I don't know why the sound effects are on, but that's okay. Big shout out to you, my dude. So, I think that is like a really great use for him. I don't know that we have enough accuracy to take on a team with like a tremendous amount of resistance. And Valkyrie, let's try this team because this might not be too much. Let's see. I want to showcase him in real scenarios. Okay, now if we do this right here, the A2 I mean, what's great about this is he's going to put block buffs here. So look at that. So it doesn't matter if the Valkyrie cuts in because then everybody's going to have block buffs. Now we are going to weak hit a bit here with Rosin and Wither being red. But I think that we should still be good. Like, I don't think that they can beat us here. But I think that this team is very customizable for your account. So if you're able to get him, which I would bet that this will be our next guaranteed champion. That's my prediction, that this would be our next guaranteed champion. But who knows? What do I know? That's just my thought. But I would imagine that we're going to get a guaranteed. And then we got block buffs. So Wither, unless she cleanses herself. Okay, well, she just took too many turns, which is fine as well. And then you can see him protecting the team as well, which is great. Now, in this style team, obviously, we don't really need the stone skin. Obviously, we don't need the stone skin. However, I think, oh my goodness, full heal on the Wither. Oh, there we go, Trunda. Good, you didn't weak hit. Good girl, good girl. So you can see King Gallcobar? I don't know how to say his last name. But you can see he's doing work. He's doing work. And the more accuracy we get on him, the harder teams we can beat. Like this team with Lydia and Brogni and all of this nonsense. Or this team with Warlord Sifi. Like, we can beat really difficult teams the more we get this accuracy on here, okay? So what do you think of this guy? And then we can also use him in Hydra, okay? Now, I think that he can go in the higher levels of Hydra, okay? I really honestly do. But I think that, you know, obviously Hydra is fairly difficult, but he is another option as our block debuff champion. So he would fill that role of Tuhanarok or Ugo or someone like that, right? So it's going to give you another option for block buffs in your Hydra team, okay? So let me put together a team. We're not going to do a run, but let me put together a team that I think would be useful together. So I'm going to get that together. I'll be right back. Okay, so I would think that on his account, we're working from normal and hard. So this would be a type of a team that would crush normal and could do well on hard, depending on the gear, which I'm not 100% sure of. So we have our 2 damage dealers, and I do like Herndig on hard or normal because he does decrease defense, but also damage. We have Trunda, who's going to just nuke and nuke. We have the King, who's going to do the block buffs and the shields. We have Arbiter for the revives and the heals. We have Mithrala, who I'm not actually sure if we need Mithrala in this spot. We might be able to do another damage dealer, or we could use this as a flex spot, maybe decrease speed, something like that. We could do HP burn. There's a lot of things we could do in here. We could do another damage dealer like Cecia. We go like this. And then Inquisitor Shamail, okay, because we have Torment in here. So something like this could be really strong for hard Hydra. And then between Arbiter and King, we should be able to keep ourselves alive. But again, maybe we need another healer, another support champion in there. But I think that that's a good base to go off of. If you had some resistance on people, maybe you would put like a Helicath in there to keep them alive. But yeah, definitely a lot of options here for Hydra team. But King is going to give you that block buffs that you're looking for. We definitely need more block buffs champions. So what do you think about this King Gallcobar showcase? I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I think it's very accessible and super fun and cool, right? But you tell me. Let me know in the comments what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. You're a baller, and I appreciate you. Have a great day.